Hi, Rod Rohrich. Welcome back to Rohrich Knows podcast, helping you become a better you. Well, what do we do as a plastic surgeon? I'm a board-certified plastic surgeon in Dallas, Texas, and let me tell you a little bit about the things I always do. These are going to be the 10 things I always do as a plastic surgeon. And when you're finding a plastic surgeon in your area, I think these things are very important. And these are things that I do every day. And I think the most important thing about a plastic surgeon is that we have an incredible attention to detail. We think precisely about everything that we do, not only in the surgery, but also in the pre-op planning, but also in the post-op management of patients. So you want to have precision and attention to detail. I think that's number one. And then the other thing you must have is you must have an artistic vision of what your endpoint is. The eye only sees what the mind knows, so you have to have a very keen eye for aesthetics and symmetry to achieve natural-looking results. And the emphasis is on natural, not different, not fox-looking or anybody else, but natural-looking results. I think that's so important. And then third, to put that together is you have to have an in-depth medical knowledge of the human anatomy, the procedure you're going to do, and the latest procedures and research that make it best for that individual patient. Individualizing all of that artistic aspect with the knowledge to give them the best result. And then the next thing is you have to be very, very masterful in delivering these techniques for the patient and the technology applied with that. Because surgery is very complicated, and plastic surgery is really another art form. You're taking normal and trying to improve on it. So I think that is really something that you have to master, and that's why it takes a long time to become a plastic surgeon. In fact, it's a lifetime of teaching, learning, and improving what you do. So that technical proficiency is incredible. And all of that is centered around the patient. Patient-centric approach, prioritizing their safety, their comfort, their satisfaction, and then their needs. So you customize that treatment to be the best it can be for them, for that individual patient. That's so key. And then the next thing is you need to be able to communicate all of that to the patient. So you need to have a clear and passionate message to them about what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. Now, is it always going to be totally successful? It's not always 100% successful, but the goal is you've got to be able to deliver it to the best of your ability every time you do it. There's no such thing as a perfect outcome in anything you do, but you need to be able to have the skill and the resilience to do it well to the best of your ability and able to handle that and manage it with the patient so that you have to be an excellent communicator. And I think that's really one of the most important skills that we learn to every day as a plastic surgeon. And then you need to have the ethical integrity to uphold the highest standards of your profession, and that we do as physicians, and to be honest with yourself and the patient about what you can and what you can't do. There's no such thing as a perfect result, and you have to always be able to tell the patient, these are the things I can do, these are the 3 things I can't do, and also an understanding of the risks of each of these procedures and the benefits, because all procedures have potential benefits and potential risks. And because it's real surgery done by real surgeons. And I think that's the most important thing. You have to keep all of that in perspective. So that integrity really has to be transpired to the patient. And then you really got to be able to mentor and teach yourself and others to be better every day. That commitment is a lifelong learning process to stay updated with the advancements in the field. You have to be able to share that knowledge and experience to train that next generation of plastic surgeons, which I do every day, in and out of the operating room, and you have to be able to contribute to the development of new techniques and technologies in plastic surgery, because after all, giving back matters. That's why I lecture, I operate every day. I lecture all around the world. I've written 8 textbooks. I've operated in 25 different countries in the world and have written almost 2,000 articles. That's really, I think, the most important thing we can do, because we want to leave our profession better than when we came in. So giving back to me matters a lot. So I think that, along with a collaborative networking and developing your team so that you can not only deliver great care to your patients, but also to others. And I think being able to network and being able to say, hey, I want to help my profession, I want to help myself become a better plastic surgeon is very important. So you have to engage with others to do that. And that means collaborating with your peers globally. And of course, since the advent of the internet and so much more, it's only become easier to do that. And then you need to maintain your personal health and well-being while in that process. So you have to maintain not only your personal health and well-being, but the well-being of those around you and your patients. And I think, because what we do every day in plastic surgery is very demanding. So that means that we have to stay sharp and stay focused on who and what we are, so we can maximize our ability to help others. So I think that's a very, very good summary of like 10 things that I adhere to every day, and really the things that I think that you should seek out when you're looking for a plastic surgeon to help you become your best self, and to also have you find a plastic surgeon that will collaborate with you, that'll understand what you want to do, not only with your face, your body, or any other aspect of plastic surgery, so that you can say, listen, I got the best result from the best surgeon that I could find. And I think that's helping you become a better you. So please give me your thoughts and comments, and we always welcome them. And until the next time, stay safe and enjoy.